Don't let current events distract you from living your purpose. You may find yourself right now leaning more heavily into your prayer muscles, into your faith muscle, and I'm right there with you. There's a lot going on and a lot to consider, but the work that is inside of you, the work that is meant for you to be helping the world, it still needs to be done. And you know what I find activates prayer? Stepping out in faith. Hi, welcome to the Connect with Sheila Botelho podcast. I'm an entrepreneur, self-care strategist, and creator of the Seasons self-care app. I'm committed to helping you reconnect to your purpose, elevate your well-being, and build your version of a happy, successful life. You're listening to a mini-sode where I share an insight designed to help you live into what lights you up this week. Today, I want to bring you something short but powerful, something that I've been sharing with my clients again and again these past few weeks, because let's be real, there's a lot happening in the world right now. The news, the economy, shifts in the marketplace. It's easy to feel like you're being pulled in 100 different directions and questioning your next steps. And if you've been feeling that, I want you to know you're not alone. Just last week, I was on a call with a founder, someone who's been steadily growing her business over the past few years, and she's built something solid, something really meaningful to her, but lately she's been feeling drained. And she leveled with me the other day and said, Sheila, I just don't know what's next. I've been pouring so much into my business, but with everything going on, I feel like I'm losing steam. I'm wondering, should I pivot? Should I scale back? What if people just aren't investing the way they used to? And maybe you've had thoughts like this too. So here's what I told her and what I want to tell you today. This is not the time to freeze in place. This is the time to get ahead of the curve. Instead of reacting to what's happening, we really need to be asking ourselves, what will people need more of now and ongoing? Because while the world is shifting, there's no secret about that, it is true, so are the needs of the people that you serve. And as a founder, as a leader, as a creator, you have more power than you think in choosing how to meet those needs. So I want to leave you with a little bit of insight into how you can shift out of overwhelm. And part of it certainly begins with getting clear for yourself, tapping into your intuition about this, about what are those things that your clients will need, the marketplace may need. So it is time for pause. It is time for a moment to think and not just run full steam ahead without any thought. But this is what I'm guiding my clients through. I ask them to take a step back and look at the bigger picture. What are the industry experts saying? What trends are emerging? What's shifting in your space? Yes, it's great to have a long-term vision, but right now, the smartest founders are staying flexible, planning in shorter timeframes, and adapting as new opportunities emerge. Because when you learn to pivot with intention instead of reactivity and reacting out of fear, that's when you stay ahead. Who are you surrounding yourself with? And let me ask you, what is the best way to stay ahead? This is what I've found. It's about surrounding yourself with people who are thinking proactively. So when everyone else is in reactive mode, stuck in the fear, which is very easy to get stuck in for all of us, but that fear of what if, you get to be the one asking, what's possible now? That is the power of being in a community that's committed to growing together. And that's exactly what's happening inside of the Seasons Growth Accelerator, where we have these conversations and put them into action. So if you're feeling like you're stuck in the overwhelm and you're ready to shift into aligned action, I've got you. You'll find the link in the show notes if you want to join us. And my final thought for you is this: don't let current events distract you from your purpose. You may find yourself leaning more heavily into your faith muscle, your prayer muscle right now. And trust me, I am right there with you. There's a lot going on, a lot to consider. But the work inside of you, the work you are meant to bring into this world, it still needs to be done. And do you know what I find activates prayer? Stepping out in faith. So here's my challenge for you this week. Take one action that strengthens your faith muscle, one move that shifts you out of distraction and into alignment, and make it less about you and more about who you serve, because that is where real breakthroughs happen. Thank you so much for listening today, for investing in your own well-being as you go about your week. And if this episode spoke to you, I'd love to hear from you. Screenshot this episode, tag me on Instagram at Sheila A. Botello. Let me know what stood out. And as always, have a beautiful rest of your week. Big blessings.